Hey guys, my name's Andy. About 5 months ago, I finished putting up this dust collection system in my shop, and I've been using it, and it's been great. It's all made of 6-inch PVC with a cyclone dust collector. And since then, been kind of meaning to finish up on a couple pieces, getting a couple extra blast gates built, and sealing up the pipe at the joints. The 6-inch pipe that I ran, it fits pretty darn snug when you put it together, but I know out of all these joints, they'll add up in the end of air leakage and reduced airflow. So what I've been looking at online is a lot of people using silicone when they put their systems together, or the foil aluminum tape. And both of those, I guess, have their advantages. The silicone can get into all the cracks and really kind of smush together, but I don't know how easy it is to take something apart if you need to change up your shop or maintain something, a blockage. And the foil tape it's good, but it appears to be pretty permanent. I mean, I know it's easy to cut, but the glue on that seems to be really sticky. Maybe with a heat gun or something you can take it off. I was looking for something a little more, I guess, elegant, or not permanent but easily removable. And I think I came up with a product I found on the shelf that my dad used to use years ago when fixing things in the house, trying to make things more efficient or whatever. And I've already put it up on some of these pieces over here. I don't know if you can see it, but let me spin you around and show you what I came up with. All right, so what I came up with, as we were talking about earlier, is we make these connections and they can be loose and there can be some gaps around this area. Like I said, some people use silicone or foil tape right here. But what my dad used to get was a weather stripping. And at Home Depot I found this cord weather strip. It's pliable. You can make it whatever length you want, and it's just really easy to work with, and you just gotta kind of push it into the edge. So it comes in a roll like this. It's got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 little lines per on the tape. And they say you can tear it, but I've had some issues with it coming across or stretching it or whatever. And what I found is the easiest way to cut this stuff is to I was using a yardstick here. Flip this up. Basically take a yardstick, lay out, measure circumference and lay it out. And I've taken a knife here. I just want to use one of these cords, because what I'm going to do is when this is assembled, I'm just going to mush it into right here. And no matter if you're locked all the way in or if it's just part of the way in, when the dust collection system is on, it's under vacuum. So it's going to be pulling it in, but the stuff's also tacky enough that even when it's off, it's going to stay on there. So I've measured out, I think 20 inches is what I was going for when I was measuring earlier. And let me just kind of run some cuts down here. Stuff is like consistency of silly putty or Play-Doh or something to that effect. So once you get it off, you get a nice little cord. So we have a pipe pushed in. It's pretty easy. So basically then just take this, just lay it on, and just start working it in. I just went around like this. this is, I would do this on the ceiling with the system that's already installed. Keep coming around. And there's a little last bit right here. Just pinch it off, save this for later if you run into a short one. They can all be mended together. And then just kind of, working on there. Just to make sure it kind of goes into that crack. That's it. I mean, it's in there. It's on. Like I said, under vacuum, this stuff is, just pliable and sticky. As you push it in, it fills that gap that's created right here. So I've been working on my system today and looking at it. I probably got about half of it done. And I figured if anything, all those little gaps that are filled from other, joints together, or if something's loose, if I had a cap on the end. If I had a cap on the end like this, I could just lay it across this joint, or, for whatever. But it seems it works pretty good so far, even in the cold that it is now. I think my shop doesn't really get below 50 degrees where I'm in, but this won't get brittle and crack and fall off. And I'm assuming in the summer in the heat, this is gonna keep its pliability. If anything, you could probably go back and push it in even more, but you could still, if you need to go back later, it just comes out. And like that, you break the loop, reconfigure the system, put it back in again. So if you're looking for a different alternative for sealing up your dust collection joints, check out, there's this cord weather strip. This is in gray. I don't know if they make any other colors. It's a 1/8 inch bead. It comes in a 90-foot roll. I don't know if that's end to end or the whole strip, but it's really easy to work with just a little razor knife and something to cut against. So I hope you guys find this helpful. Let me know what you think. Leave some comments. Bye.